live on this Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. The injury to the electrifying guard, Rajon Rondo, that's the story here. He is out.
Kevin, he went down that last game, and he's not available tonight. But from the injury report, doesn't look like he's going to miss an extended period.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with ball, and it's Chandler in at center. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Jokic, good on the 13-footer. And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button, making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
Murray outside, shoots over ball, and there's Murray on the assist by Jokic.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. When the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Orlando.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And here is Murray following Lonzo Ball's three. Murray kicks to Harris. Pass to Millsap. A rebound by the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barton's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Chandler outside. Ingram outside. And another three for the Lakers.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now here is Harris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shoots over Ingram. Harris misses. The Lakers in the lead. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Murray kicks to Millsap. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Murray against Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray up on top. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles leading by 3. James outside. Pass to Chandler. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Back to Chandler. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shoots from the baseline, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
Curry surveying the D. Shoots over Ball. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Barton against James. And the pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Chandler. Some solid defense from Harris.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to Ingram over Harris. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and he started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
And Clark discussing Murray. This is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting motion stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Chandler, the pass to James. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. James has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harris kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. Rebound the Lakers.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And, you know, last year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in three-pointers made, 7th in three-point percentage.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. And Clark, for the Nuggets last season, they in general shot pretty well from the field.
Well, you take a look at the rotations they rolled out, Kevin. Always had an outstanding shooter or two on the floor and generally employed good shot selection, so that adds up to nice numbers.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Juan Hernan-Gomez.
Harris against Ingram. Takes the 13-footer. 2 points. That one goes.
All the credit belongs to Harris there. I mean, he's so good at maintaining his concentration level, even when the defense is on him.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ball. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. James finds Chandler, and the shot goes in. Chandler's got his first points of the night.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Murray. That shot misses, and it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Lakers, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray right side. Again, the Nuggets score.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Ingram passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ingram. Hernan Gomez covering. Pulls up. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Ingram.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a shot Thomas is never going to be shy about taking. I mean, he's got confidence that if the three-pointer is there, he'll make it.
Out to Ingram. And stolen by Murray. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Nuggets, Torrey Craig comes in for Jokic. And it's Malik Beasley in for Jamal Murray. Thomas with the ball. 9 points last game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Down low, Beasley with the steal. To the inside, Craig. A beautiful reverse layup. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's LeBron. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Low block shot on the way. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Lyles. Denver in the lead. Beasley finds Thomas and stolen by LeBron. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Ingram passes to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Ingram. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
And so here's Denver, following the bucket by the Lakers. Thomas, no good.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happens.
And love the awareness there from James. Just terrific at pushing it down the floor and then finishing with style.
Here's Thomas after the basket by Los Angeles. To the inside, Chandler with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Los Angeles. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Ball subbed in for Ingram. Pass to Hart. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Fade away, and it goes down 2 points.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now, here's Ball. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Caldwell Pope to the middle. Here's Kuzma outside for Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Kuzma. Here's Zubac. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Hernan Gomez.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Thomas against Ball. Passes it to Hart. The shot missing. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big. They're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine, that's I want to be one of the best little guys to ever play the game.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
We've got Trey Lyles, Isaiah Thomas out there with Beasley, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. Here's Thomas after the basket by the Lakers. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 8 points. This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. Team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
Ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Here's Craig. It's good. This game is all even. Craig's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Thomas against Ball. Back to Caldwell Pope from the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Inside. Here's Kuzma. He kicks the ball. Pass to Zubac. Banked in off the glass. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you've got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
To the middle. Here's Thomas. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Back to Barton. Murray against Ball. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Los Angeles leading by 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Zubac. Here's Hart. Jokic defending. Barton against Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let Kuzma get established inside. This guy knows how to score against tough defense.
Barton kicks to Murray. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Here's Kuzma following the score by Jamal Murray. Now Ball for Murray. Caldwell Pope kicks to Zubac. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Nuggets trail by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. Out to Kuzma. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
There's the pass to Murray. Millsap trying to get open. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Barton. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timeout called the Lakers.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Zubac, and it's Ingram in for Ball. Here's James. He's got 10. He dishes it to Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Off the inbound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. Here's Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Barton in the corner. Over Hart. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Gary Harris.
And, you know, last year the Nuggets, really incredible offensive production. Top 10 in points and assists, and had the 6th best offensive rating in the league.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Now here's Murray. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Jokic finds Barton. Will it go? Off the left rim and out. And Clark, talking about the Nuggets, this is a roster that's built to put up points.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game, Kevin. I mean, we love talking defense and this other stuff, but the game is about putting the ball in the basket. And when you've got shooters and a bunch of them who share the ball, that's a fun team to watch.
Here's Murray. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
LeBron against Millsap. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They grab their own miss. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Hart. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's James. Oh!
My goodness.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now here's Murray. He's got 17. Harris outside. Jokic high post over James. Jokic, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Count that one.
Timeout.
It's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played, and that's fairly select company when you talk 2010 guys as rookies, and that's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummings, is also part of that first-year 2010 group.
You talk about names: Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names.
Yeah, some phenomenal names, no doubt about it. Glad to be on that roll call list.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Out to Kuzma. Again, Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. LeBron against Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Ingram. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's James. He's got 16. Kicks to Ingram. Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the wing right side. Hart the pass to Ingram. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 8. Thomas surveying the D. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Martin inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Will Barton. And it's Malik Beasley in for Murray. So it's the Lakers now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. LeBron James third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Beasley against Caldwell Pope. Beasley kicks to Millsap. Over James. Beasley trying to break free. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And let's check out stats for James. The past month has been surreal. 3rd in assists, 8th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Thomas kicks to Beasley. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Lakers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And the technical free throw is good.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
15 seconds left in the first half. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
Thanks. Tyson, what was the difference in terms of adjustments?
Well, we did a better job of getting back in transition. You know, they took a lot of three-point shots and made them, and we were able to slow them down in the second quarter.
Tyson, see you in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And it's just about time now for...
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle. And Jokic wide open and shoots. It's good from long range. Jokic has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Denver. Lakers leading by 6.
You know, these second-round picks that sometimes emerge as outstanding players, Will Barton, a case in point. As a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
Ingram against Harris. Here's Murray, and again it's Denver.
Jamal Murray is what we call a professional scorer, a hired gun. This guy can torch you because of that shot.
Now here's Ball. Feeds it to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Back to Harris. Jokic against Chandler. Stolen by Ball. He kicks it to James. Chandler trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses.
Well, in case anybody doubted, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Now here is Harris. Back to Murray. Four on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A. and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Now Harris, after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go. And here is Harris. The Lakers with the rebound. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And another miss by Denver. Lakers leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Chandler. It's stolen by Harris. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Second shot opportunity, and there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Barton, wide open, he fires, and he's good on the 3-ball. Barton's got 6.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
James kicks to Kuzma. Offline from the high post.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
A shot by LeBron, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the paint, Chandler with the steal. Pass break, the Lakers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Now here is Harris. Here's Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the quick three. The Nuggets trail by 6. Harris finds Barton. Murray outside. They get the rebound. Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically fakes defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
6 to shoot. To the middle. It's tipped.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Murray outside. Inside. Here's Millsap. Good D by LeBron.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and he certainly could use his help.
He feeds it to Chandler. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Murray from past the arc. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Timeout called the Lakers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Trey Lyles checked in for Millsap. Hernan Gomez comes in for Barton. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Murray. Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ingram. Now, here's Ball. They need this one, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter. And so Thomas will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 6. Caldwell-Pope against Beasley. Here's Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Isaiah Thomas met with a lot of teams in free agency before deciding on the Nuggets. And it just wasn't a great market for IT after coming off such a rough season. Had to settle for a short-term deal to show he could still be an impact player.
Now, here's Ball. Now the dish to Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department. And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Back to Thomas. And the pass to Jokic. Poked away over James. The Nuggets with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Thomas after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Thomas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wiles kicks to Hernan Gomez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Denver, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. That 3 off the mark. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Double team on Thomas. Here's Hernan Gomez. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
His ability to create is a big part of what makes LeBron so effective. That there's no way to defend him in the open floor.
Here is Thomas after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's blocked. Here's James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
In this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right moves. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 14. Pass to Lyles. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Here's Thomas, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's James. 20 points for him. And Kuzma slams it in.
Nice job at slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
And Denver has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Outside Thomas. For 3. Ball with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hart, no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one. You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Now here's Beasley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Thomas, good on the three-point shot. Thomas got 17.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Ball against Thomas. Ball, the pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Thomas. And stolen by Kuzma. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton. Review the game plan with his team.
I said we're going to go on a run. We start making shots, but it started because y'all started playing defense aggressively. Great work, ball pressure.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, when the defense is there and the coach recognizing that and applauding him for it.
Yeah, without a doubt, Kevin. It energizes the entire team when they can come up with stops.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Hernan Gomez at small forward and Millsap at the 4. Thomas is out there with Beasley, and it's Lyles in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Beasley, back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Millsap. The Lakers with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
There's Thomas with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half. Millsap against Ingram. Chandler outside. Back to Ingram. Mikhailuk, he's guarded by Thomas. Mikhailuk, and too long on the shot.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Millsap has the open look, and a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 11, out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now Thomas, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Back to Thomas, just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Ingram against Millsap, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. A different look for Denver. Will Barton, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Harris comes in for Malik Beasley, and Murray subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Hart, takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Denver Nuggets, this is a team, Clark, that's slowly building for the future.
46 wins last season, Kevin. The most they'd had in 5 years, coming up just 6 points short of making the playoffs. This is a team that's hungry, They're starting to believe in themselves, too.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Lyons. Millsap down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Murray against Ingram. Murray outside. Kicks to Millsap. Over Hart. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Now here's Murray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Millsap. The Lakers with the rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Here's Murray. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Los Angeles. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Ingram attacking. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 6th rebound on the night.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Millsap. And again, Denver no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Second chance shot. Lakers passing it around. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection. He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The pass to Lyles. Barton in the corner. To end the run, Murray for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 21 in the game.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
Ingram against Millsap. Six on the shot clock. Passes to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Mikhailuk. Here's Chandler. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, Barton. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Jokic is checked in for Trey Lyles. To the inside. And there's Murray on the assist by Barton. That's 23 points for Jamal Murray.
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates, an excellent passer at his position.
Ingram kicks to Hart. Back to Ingram. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. Dishes it to Murray. To the paint, here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Ingram outside. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Millsap with the steal. Harris outside. Murray, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Lakers call time here. And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Now, here's Ball. Knocked loose. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. Ball, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Fires it up. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Barton against LeBron. The 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Denver Nuggets, you look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's 4th best home record last season, Kevin. Went 31-10, and, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Down low, here's Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kuzma's got 25 points.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Now here's Barton. Murray outside. He kicks to Millsap. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball, the pass to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Having now been a head coach for 5 full years, 2 years with the Kings, 3 with the Nuggets, Malone's had his fill of inexperienced rosters and has done a reasonably good job with them.
Now here's Barton. And stolen by Kuzma.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground. And the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Millsap. Torrey Craig comes in for Barton. Beasley's checked in for Harris. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Murray. Count it, good.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
Mikhailuk, covered by Beasley.
Denver foul call. That's his first personal.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Denver now. 17-point game. Craig kicks to Jokic. Here's Hernan-Gomez. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Denver foul call.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Lakers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Denver. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Craig. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.